In the last lesson, I hope by the end of the period you'd understand to understand recursion, you must first understand recursion was actually quite a funny joke, if a little bit geeky. We then had a look at Google Maps, and one of the things that I asked you to understand was how does Google Maps make use of recursion? Here's an example of Google Maps. I'm going for a walk along the beach on a Sunday afternoon. How is this making use of recursion? We then trace this, the Fibonacci sequence, even in order to understand how Fibonacci works using recursion. Today we're going to learn how to code, so we're going to learn how to write a recursive algorithm in Java, we're going to implement a recursive program, and we're going to learn how to answer recursion questions. The first program we're going to implement is Fibonacci. So as you can see at the top, we have the if statement. If number equals 0 or number equals 1, we return the base case. This is the end of the recursive sequence. If it's above 0 or 1, then we call the Fibonacci method from within itself with updated parameters in order to continue the Fibonacci sequence. So we have Fibonacci number 1 plus Fibonacci minus 2. When I put this into Java and run it, you can see how this works. The for loop is only there so you can see the full sequence of Fibonacci numbers. So if I type in Fibonacci 15, I get all 15 Fibonacci numbers to that point. If I type in 56, my computer breaks. That's because the stack is getting fuller and fuller and the program is starting to overflow. Once we've implemented Fibonacci and we understand how the stack works, I want you to have a look at the exam question based on this. This is on slide 5. If you could post your answers to the discussion board, that would be good. But I want you to trace Fibonacci 4, showing the different levels of recursion. I want you to construct the algorithm with the output the first n terms of the sequence, and you have to make use of the Fibonacci method. Finally, I want you to discuss with me how a stack is used in the running of a recursive program. If you could email me the answers to 1B and 1D and then put the answers to E on the discussion board attached to this video. Finally, if you get finished and you would like to see another use of recursion in the real world, have a look at the Maths fun game, Towers of Hanoi. This is a Mayan game that apparently if somebody solves it for 64 discs, the world is going to end. This is the most frustrating game in the world for me. I hate it. But I've attached the code for this game to the computer. To this video, sorry. What it will do is it will run you through where you need to move the discs to in order to solve the problem in the most efficient way possible. If you try and get it past 40, I think 41, your computer starts to try and explode. So these are essentials that I hope you've learned by the end of the period. Please leave a message if you have any other questions.